Cap and Lou. Forwards to start the period. Britta and Hattie at the line. Spell wins the draw. Lost it. Lou picks it up on the wall. Reverses for Hattie. Cap sends it out, but it didn't connect. Hattie holds the zone. Takes it down the wall. Works out in front of the goal. Tried to stuff it in on the short side and hit the side of the net. Spell has it in the corner, up the wall. Cap picks it up. Spell works it out again, but turn it over to Hattie. She fires on goal. Spell makes the save. And we'll line up in the Spell zone. Blue on the dot, wins it back to Hazel. She shoots, recovered. Spell wins the draw, kicks it out to neutral. Hattie races after it. She'll get there first, up the wall. And Hazel takes it in. Pushes it in. Spell can't get it faster. And Lou rips on it in the corner. Harper picks it up at the line. Shot right on, deflected to the near corner. Cappy up for Hazel. Hazel back down, but didn't connect. And SPL tries to get it out of the zone. They do. Sylvia goes back to fetch it. Cross for Harper. Harper lost their skates. Up the wall for B. Didn't get there. And SPL tries to reset as B goes in on the forecheck. And it's offside. Taylor, Lily, and B forwards with Sylvia and Harper at the line. Spell wins the draw. Kept in by Harper. Set on net by Taylor. Forces the goalie to cover. Spell wins the draw at the wall. Sylvia holds. Lily tries to dig it out of the feet. She finally does. SPL gets it out of the zone. Not quite. So they hold for a moment. Taylor has it. Cross for Harper. Up for B. B sends it down the wall. Back up. Turn it over to Harper. Her shot right on. And stopped by the goalie. All five will change. Maggie, Emma, and Tessie out. Tessie on the dot. SPL wins the draw. Maggie tried to center, but it went behind the goal. SPL picks it up in the corner up the wall. Got it to Hattie. Hattie shot very high. Blocked by SPL. I'll set it up on the other side and do it again. SPL wins the draw. Ends up behind the net. Maggie back there. Got it to Tessie. Tessie couldn't center. And SPL comes out the right side, left side. Britta sends it forward for Maggie. Just skipped over her stick and out of the zone. And then past Britta at the line. Maggie back to retrieve. She'll wheel around the net. Turned it over in the high slot. Britta has it again. Up the wall, chases after it. Got it to Lucia. Lucia over for Cap. Cap has space, and she scores. Got it through the 5 hole for the goalie to get the pad down to the ice. And the Jaguars up 1-0 with 11:48 left in the first period. Hazel Cap and Lou out on forward. Sylvia and Harper at the blue line. Lou wins the draw. Harper sends it forward. Skipped over Lou's stick. SPL sends it right back out. Hattie had it for a moment, but couldn't keep it. Comes across for Lou. She works down the wall. Passes back for Harper. And up the wall. Hazel will grab it. Up for Sylvia. Sylvia's shot right on. Got under the goalie, but makes the save. Good job of Sylvia. Got it to Cap out front, but she couldn't get a shot off. She was well covered. Hazel fights for it off the wall, but SPL comes up with it. Couldn't get it out. And now it comes out. Harper defends. Up the wall. Got it to Hazel. She fights for the center. Comes loose for Lou, who sends it into the zone. Back to the SPLD. They send it right back out. Deflected towards the net. Makes the save. Taylor picks it up along the boards. Couldn't hold it. Sylvia has it. Also behind the goal. Now Harper picks it up. And for B. Relays it out of the zone and chases after it. Pushes it forward. Got ahead of it. Dragged it to the forehand. Oh, I'll try to leave it for Taylor, but she pokes it to the corner. Wow, what a move. Try to get it across. Hattie has it. Back down the wall to B. SPL tries to go up the wall. Hattie relays it outward, but SPL picks it up. Shot wall wide. Hattie up the wall. Comes out to center. SPL goes D to D, and I'll take it back in on the right side. Couldn't work it past the Jaguar D, but Huckins up behind the net. Hattie has it in the corner. Lift on the pass. And then it comes back up again. She was held along the wall, no call coming. Turned it over to her in the slot. Pad saved by the goalie. Deflected it up and over. Maggie has it in the corner. Ran into Emma. And that allows SPL turned it over to Hattie. Hattie's shot was deflected wide. And SPL sends it all the way down. That'll be icing. Tessie, Emma, and Maggie out. And here comes Sylvia and Harper at the blue line. 8:52 left in the first period. Tessie on the dot. Emma fires it on net, or just to the side of the net. Maggie picks it up behind, centers, didn't get through. Tessie was waiting there in the slot, but SPL comes out of the zone with it. They work it forward, that'll be icing. We're again at the red line, and it'll come all the way back. Jaguars will get an offensive zone draw. To the goalie's left. Hazel, Lou, and Cap back out. Hazel into back. Lou picks it up, tried to shoot, hit a skate, and deflected just wide of the goal. Almost winning off SPL. Considering pass didn't connect, allows SPL to work it out of the zone. Offside. Hazel on the dot. Blue wins it. Sylvia sends it ahead for Cap. Cap whiffed on it. They call it offside again. Blue wins the draw. Harper races over. She'll fire it down the ice. Didn't get very far. And it's offside again. This Cap wasn't yet out of the zone. I sure like this dot. 8 minutes left in the first period. Harper races over for it again. She won't get there first. SPL gets it out of the zone. Sylvia picks it up in her own zone. Goes around. Back forward to Hazel. Tried to pass it forward for Cap, but skipped off an SPL stick. SPL picks it up behind the goal line. Up the wall, Cap intercepts. She centers. No one there in the slot. And SPL comes out the other side. Turned it over to Harper. Harper shot right on. Loose out front. Cap had one whack at it, but couldn't get it past her. A little change. Taylor B and Lily out with Hattie and Britta. SPL tries to work it out, but couldn't get it past Hattie. She kicks it forward down to the corner. Taylor picks it up there. Overskated it. SPL sends it back up the wall. Finally got it past Hattie. Britta will pick it up. Passes it to B. B enters. Protects the puck. Has it in the corner. And loose. Taylor picks it up. She sends it towards the goal, but didn't get through. That was deflected out wide. That skips past the SPL forward and out to neutral, and Britta plays it back in. Hattie sends it down the wall. That'll go all the way behind the net. Taylor in on the forecheck. And they tried to reverse it. It didn't get much on the pass. Now they get her to the winger. Try to poke it past Hattie. Couldn't do it. They get it back, and they'll exit the zone now as Hattie races over to defend. Get it all the way to the corner. B chases after it. She's hooked like crazy. No call coming for some reason. Got a stick in her armpit for the whole ride over to the corner. Send it up to B, relays it out of the zone. Emma tries to help. SPL comes back in. Come down the right side. Kill some time waiting for teammates to get on the side. Centered it. Didn't connect, and that'll come out of the zone. Turned it over to Emma. Emma will take it in. Try to relay it over to Maggie. Didn't quite get there. Clearing pass broken up. Emma has it again, relays it on there on her backhand. Tessie had a loose puck. Try to stuff it in. Another stuff. Another one. And one more. The goalie makes the save. 5 shots on goal there. Currently shots on goal are 13-0. Guess I'm not counting that early slow one that Rita had to save. Still 1-0. 5:23 left in the first. Tessie on the dot. SPL wins it, but sends it back to Sylvia. She'll go to the middle. She shoots low. Goalie deflects to the corner. Comes back up the wall. Sylvia has it on her backhand. Sends it back down for Emma. Now SPL works it out. Harper picks it up. She sends it over for Maggie. Maggie to Emma. Skipped off her stick. That as well as SPL to clear. Sylvia has it now. Works in. Fight through a check. Maggie had a good whack at it. Lily makes the save. They fight for it in the corner. Maggie ties her up. Hazel comes out. She goes up the wall for Sylvia. Sylvia's stick was lifted, so there's SPL to get out of the zone. Emma on the forecheck. Look at that play. Somebody passed it. Skate. Oh, Lou is in behind the D. She got a breakaway here. And she scores. Forehand, backhand, and then behind the goalie. Jaguars up 2-0. Not paying attention behind them. Hazel Cap and Lou back on. Patty and Britta. Lou wins the draw. That's offside as Hazel took it in before Lou and Cap were back out of the zone. We'll set it up in neutral ice with 4:12 left in the first. That was not an unassisted Lou goal. She had a great pass from the D. Find her loose out the far blue line. SPL takes it down center. Works down the right side. Curls. Turn it over. Loose in the slot. SPL couldn't find it. It was still loose. Cap tries to relay it out, but SPL picked that up first. They send it back in. Britta has it on the wall. She'll relay it out. Got it to Lou. Lou gets it forward and chases after it. Knocked off her stick at the blue line. She returns the favor and locks up the puck on the wall. And finally Taylor comes up with it. Got it to Cap. And Cap sends it in. She'll go for a change. Taylor hustles back on the forecheck. Comes up the wall for Hattie. And that'll come out of the zone. B goes back to retrieve. She pokes it forward out of the zone. Back in. Britta picks it up. Try to get it to Lily. Skipped off her skate. And that allows SPL to enter the zone on the left side. Shot right on. Covered by Ada. Lou wins the draw. Sylvia will take it behind the net. Find some space. Up to B. Skipped off her stick. Comes back down. Harper races over to grab it. Sends it up the wall, but SPL will go first. And it recovers on the side of the goal. Tessie, Maggie, and Emma back out. SPL almost had it loose in the slot. Uncovered. Maggie relays that out to neutral. SPL picks it up, goes D to D. Turned over to Emma. Emma passes forward for Maggie. Too far for her. She stops it from going out of the zone, but SPL clears out the other side. Sylvia will pick that up. She'll curl around. Fires it over for Maggie. And Maggie works past the D. Got a shot off. Pad save. SPL goes up the wall. Got it past Sylvia. Harper sent it back for Sylvia. And now Sylvia enters the zone. Comes right back out. Tessie comes after it. Lift on her pass. Got the second one. Got it to Maggie. D overskated her. And Maggie put it right into the goalie. And Sylvia holds the zone. Shot deflected just wide of the goal. Maggie gets it at the wall. Centers for Emma. Emma tries to shoot. Comes up behind the goal. Tessie on the forecheck. Maggie stole it. Tried to get it to Tessie, but her stick was tied up. Sylvia keeps the zone. Over for Tessie. Still works it out of the zone. Gritta sends it back down low for Emma. And Emma sends it all the way down. They go for a change. Gritta goes in on the forecheck. She waits for the rest of the team to show up. There's Lou Hazel, Kathy, and with Hattie and Gritta. Hazel up for Kathy. Kathy got it to Lou. Lou races over to grab it. And she'll send it in. All the way behind the goal line. Kathy center for Lou. She couldn't get the one-timer off. Did get a backhand off at the side of the net. Now there's some pushing and shoving. Goalie made a save. 21.8 left on the clock. 18 shots to 3. Still up 2-0. Spell wins the draw, but Cappy sends it on goal and the goalie covers. 17.2 left on the clock. Draw comes to Hattie. She works to the middle. Tried to get it down to Lou. Lou centered. Got it to Cappy. Came out for Hazel and she buries it. Moved it over the goalie who had gone down on Cappy's shot. And Jaguars lead 3-0 with 7.9 seconds left in the third period. Bell comes in the zone. Cappy pushes him off of the wall. And Hazel tries to clear as the buzzer sounds. Shots after one period are 20-3. Jaguars up 3-0. Taylor B and Lily start the on forward for the second period. Harper and Sylvia behind. B wins the draw. B tries to take it in, but lost it. Got it back. She'll get it down the corner. Chases after it. Pokes it farther. Cut off on the wall. Got it to Taylor. Taylor's pushing the wall. Got it back. Reverses for B. B centered. No one there. B centered again. Sylvia has it now in the slot. Finds some space. Couldn't get it to her forehand. Lily picks it up. Her shot was blocked. And Willie chases after it in the corner. It comes out, SPL relays it out. Sylvia back to retrieve. Overskated it. Willie tried to go help, but ended up overskating it the other way. And SPL works it out of the corner up to the point. Tried to get it out. Turned it over to B. And B races down the ice with it. And she scores. Used her body to get around the 2D and stuffed it in on the other side. 4-0 Jaguars. And Maggie, Tessie, and Emma will come out, along with Britta and Hattie. Draw briefly. SPL picks it up in the neutral zone. Send it forward, turned it over to Hattie. Hattie tried to get it forward for Maggie, didn't get there. Emma keeps it in, allows Maggie to enter the zone. SPL picks it up, tries to relay it out, but lost it to Emma. Got it to Maggie down low, but she couldn't get a shot off. SPL comes out the corner. They work it down the ice, and that'll be icing. Frustration showing. We'll get a no zone draw in the same group. Tessie on the dot. SPL wins the draw behind him, picks it up and wheels it around the net. Emma almost stole it, but lost an edge. Hattie holds it on the wall. It gets poked out to Britta. Britta tried to play it down low, but lost it. Now Maggie gets it in, just too far for Emma's stick, and Tessie overskated it. Now Hattie picks it up. Got it down low. Britta has it. She shoots. Stick save. And the goalie covers. 12:56 left in the second period. Lou, Cap, and Hazel come out. Lou on the dot. SPL wins the draw. Up the wall for Hazel. Hazel sends it back down low. Lou couldn't find it in her feet. Hazel sends it up the wall. Got past Britta. And they're behind. Good defense by Cap. Breaks up that play. Centering pass picked up. Lou raised that out of the zone, and now Hazel's in one-on-one. Drops it for Cap, lost the inner skates. Up for Britta, back down for Cap. Cap whiffed the shot, lost an edge, and they lift it up and over Britta, and they come down the ice. Hattie races back. Centering pass, one-timer, just missed the side of the net. So that centering pass didn't get through as it hit loose skates. And Cap relays it up, but not out. SPL sends it back down behind the goal. Britta goes to retrieve. She sends it up for Lou on the wall. Lou's behind everybody if she can get there. Drags it past one, pulled down by the other one. No penalty coming for some reason. And SPL heads down the ice. Hattie sends that back out. B on the forecheck. Forces SPL to get rid of it. Sylvia protects on the wall. Got it up towards B, but SPL gets it first. Harper fights forward on the wall, comes up with it. Allows Taylor to get it. She's pushed off of it. And now Harper has it again. Back for Sylvia. Sylvia up, comes across, B races in after it. She'll get there first. Taylor getting to the net. B hit the side of the net with that shot. Has it again. Cross for Taylor. Taylor sends it back down low. B sends it out front. Loose at the side of the net, but the goalie covers. 10:52 left in the second period. Forwards will change. Tessie, Maggie, and Emma come out. Harper and Sylvia at the line. Tessie takes the draw to the goalie's right. Got it to Maggie. Maggie back for Harper. Harper shoots. That's wide of the net. Sylvia thought about pinching down, but Emma races over to put it on the wall. SPL grabs it. They'll take it behind the net. Chipped it past Maggie. Picks it up in the next corner. And they work it out of the zone. Emma broke up the pass. And Harper turned it over, but they were offside. Bears didn't like that offside call. Like the right call to me. Tessie on the dot. Forward, SPL goes D to D. Down for the winger. Sylvia broke up the entry. She's pushed down. And Tessie relays it out to Maggie. Or Emma. And Emma's done with Maggie. She puts down. Shot. And over the top of the goal, I think. And SPL works it out of the zone. Tries to pinch off the play that allows Sylvia to get in and pick up the puck. She'll take it behind the net. Relays it up the wall. Picked up by Maggie. And Maggie works in the zone. She slashed a couple of times, got it over, but sent it behind Tessie. Tessie couldn't get a shot off there. Comes up the wall for Hattie. Hattie finds the center. Hit a skate. Didn't get through. Who keeps it in again. Hattie got it to Maggie. Maggie curls around. Oh, knocked off her stick. SPL, good defense. Couldn't work it out of the zone. Hazel picks it up. Has space out front. Oh, hit the post. Cross-check on somebody on the Jaguars. Looks like Lou. And we'll have our first penalty kill of the game. Hazel, Capretta, and Hattie, the killers. Hazel on the dot to Ada's left. She wins the draw back. Brother sends it up the wall, picked up by SPLD. That shot right on. Ada deflects it to the wall. Cappy gets there, relays it forward, but SPL keeps it in the zone. Cappy got it out finally. Has it at center, over for Hazel, and Hazel drives in. She's got two on her. She's tripped. Where's the call for that? Call coming for the trip on Hazel. Hattie has it, she sends it down low, blocked. And SPL works it back out of the zone. Hattie sends it out for Cap. Cap relays it down the wall, chases after it. SPL hit a skate on their pass and came back into the zone. Now they got it. Chip it to the corner. Hattie back to retrieve. She tries to go up the wall. Didn't have anyone. Reset by the side of the net. And they finally blow it dead. Ada stretched out on the ice and her glove on it. 57 seconds left in the kill. The other three will change. Taylor will join B. Harper and Sylvia behind. Taylor takes the draw. Taylor sends it up to the D. SPL works down. And glove by Ada. She plays it. And Harper has it. Harper clears it. That'll be icing. Come all the way back down. 40 seconds left in the kill. 7:46 left in the second period. Shots on goal are 24-6. SPL wins the draw. B will take it behind the goal. She comes out the other side. Works it up the wall, chips it out. SPL plays it back. Taylor on the forecheck. Pass it up. Sylvia sends it back down the wall. SPL picks it up. B tries to poke it away, almost had it. Deflected off of Taylor. SPL takes it down. Sylvia breaks up the play. B picks it up on the wall. Sylvia pushes it back. 3 seconds left in the lose penalty. And B gets the clear. She races in after it. She's got space. She tried to drop it to Etma. Has it again. Passed it for Missy. Harper gets it. Harper shot. Hit the goalie's pad. She didn't know where it was. Tessie races over to grab it. Maddie keeps the play down. Maggie's in. Picks it up. Couldn't shot hit her skate. SPL works out the other side. That pass hit Britta. And they relay it on the wall. Britta sends it back out of the zone. And Emily lays it all the way down. That'll be icing. Britta was just behind the red line. Back to full strength. Britta and Hattie on D. And Tessie and Maggie out on forward. Still 4-0. 6:17 left in the second period. Tessie takes the draw, wins it up for Maggie. Maggie comes down the ice, poked off her stick by SPL. They turn it around. Got past Emma. Worked past Tessie. Still has it. Tried to center it, didn't get through. And Hattie chips it up the boards and out. SPL tried to go back down the boards, but turned it over to Tessie. Tessie works in, shoots. Loose out front. SPL has it in this wall. Tries to work up the wall, turned it over to Hattie. Took Tessie down on the wall. They're going to call roughing on Tessie. Now we're going to go back on the kill. Hazel and Lou come out. On with Harper and Sylvia. Blue wins the draw. Hazel races over to grab it in the corner. Tried to send it up, but couldn't get it anywhere. Sylvia swiped at it, but didn't get through. That shot right on, deflected by the side of the goal. Loose on the pad. And blown dead. .145 left in the kill. Lou takes the draw. Got it to Harper. Harper lost it on the wall. Got it back. Up to Lou. That's offside as SPL is still in the zone. Lou wins the draw. Hazel picks it up in neutral. She'll relay it in. Chases it down to the corner, tried to dig it out, but couldn't get there. It's behind her, she doesn't know it. She's getting shoved by SPL. Now SPL has it on the wall, they relay it out. 1:15 left in the kill. Sylvia pinches her off on the wall. Has Lou for help. Hazel has it now. Tried to get it up for Lou. SPL sends it back in, offside. Out to center. Oh no, it's going to be on the dot. Cap Taylor, Britta, and Hattie out. We won it briefly. SPL sends it all the way in. Hattie retrieves it from the corner. Protects it on the line. it out the left side. Got her all the way out. Tried to pass it to Taylor. Couldn't find her. And SPL comes up with it. Deflected to the corner by Ada. Hattie has it on the wall. She sends it out. Turned it over. Cappy overskated it. Finally got it out, and it's in offside. 22 seconds left in the kill. 4:05 left in the second period. Shots on goal are 26-7. Cappy on the dot. She's taken down. SPL goes to the box this time for the trip on Cap. We'll get 4-on-4 for 17 seconds, and then we'll have a power play. Taylor, the forwards, with Britta and Hattie. Taylor wins it back for Hattie. Hattie over for Britta. Britta's shot comes down, trying to deflect it on goal with Taylor, but didn't quite get there. Taylor holds it up on the wall. 4 seconds left. So lose out of the box. Hattie finds space, sends it in, well, by the goalie. On the power play. Cap, Hazel, and Lou back out with Harper and Hattie. Lou works out front and sends it into the back of the net. 5-0. Short power play. SPL wins the draw, gets it down deep. Sylvia chases in the corner. Trying to connect with Lou, didn't get there. The shot was well wide. Cappy races over. SPL got there first, but Harper's there to pick it up. She gets it up for Lou. Lou's behind the D again. She's in on the break. She tried to do the same thing, didn't work. The second time, tried to center it, but it hit her skate. Flex out. Up the wall for Harper. Up down the wall to Lou. Lou got it to Hazel, but Hazel sent it wide. SPL comes out behind the net with it, tries to get it up the wall. Harper sends it back down low, all the way around. Cap spins over to get it. She picks it up. Hazel in. She comes up with the puck. The center it, deflected out front. Cap sends it on goal. Loose for a minute. SPL is going to go to the box again for roughing. As it pulled Hazel down by the neck. Taylor V and Emma on now. Power play of 2 minutes. 2:20 left in the second period. Jaguars lead 5-0. B digs it out. Couldn't get the centering pass off. Now Taylor comes up with it on the wall. Dug it out for Britta, but it got past her. And that allows SPL to race out of the zone. Hattie defends. A shot blocked, deflected wide. B brings it up the left side. Also to SPL. It gets worked out of the zone by Hattie. SPL sends it right back down. Hattie has it again. Chips it up the wall for Emma. Emma races after it. She sends it in wide of the net. B races over to grab it. Pokes it back for Taylor. Taylor tried to center, but that hit a skate. B grabs it on the wall. Got it to Taylor again. Taylor got it to Emma. Emma couldn't get a shot off. She was defended. And they send it up the wall. Emma sends it back down low. SPL will pick it up in the corner. It's Tessie and Maggie there. Got it to B. B shot at the side of the net. Hit the post. Shot loose out front. Taylor keeps the zone, or tries to, and that's offside. And the rest of the forwards will change. Maggie, Tessie, and Lily out now. I'm sorry, it's Cap and Maggie and Tessie. Cap takes it down the corner, lost her edge. Tessie has it. Fighting for it behind the net, but SPL comes up with it. They try to send it out of the zone. They turned it over to Cappy in the slot. Tessie sends it on goal, deflected to the corner by SPL. And we're going to get a trip on Tessie. She swiped at it and got her stick in the skates at SPL. And we're going to go back on the penalty kill with 28.5 left in the second period. 9 seconds left. The SPL penalty. So it'll be 4-on-4 for 9 seconds. And about 20 seconds left of power play for SPL before the end of the period. Shots on goal are 29-7. Hazel wins it back to Sylvia. Sylvia tries to tie it up on the wall. SPL goes all the way around, but it comes out of the zone. And they'll have to reset. SPL back at full strength. Try to work in. Come in on the right side. Harper pinches that play off at the wall. And she'll send it out, or tried to. SPL sends it back in, but that'll do it for the end of the period. And Jaguars will take a 5-set lead into the third period. Hazel, Lou, B, and Harper out on the kill. Taking a shift at D, I think. A minute 32 on the clock for the penalty. SPL turns it around, goes D to D. D will take it in on the left side. Pinched up by Lou. D picks up the puck. She'll work it out of the zone. Around the D. SPL sends it deep. Hazel in on the forecheck. Turn the puck over. Tied up along the wall. Lou has it. Works past SPL. Out front. Couldn't get the shot off. Comes back for Harper. Harper shoots. Hit the goalie. In behind her. And SPL's taking it out on them again. For that for some reason. 45 seconds left on the kill. Blue on the dot. Blue wins it. Blue has it out front. She's well defended. Comes over for B. B works it to a forehand. Couldn't get a shot off. Harper has it. She couldn't get a shot off. SPL sends it up the boards, but Harper defends, keeps it in. Hazel has it, works down low. She works out front. She's thrown into the boards. Lou has it now. Back up for Harper. Harper shoots. And stopped by SPL. 9 seconds left on the clock for the kill. Taylor on the dot. Along with Emma, Sylvia, and Britta. Emma on the dot. SPL wins the draw. Sends it up the boards for Sylvia. Sylvia tried to get it down low. Taylor will get there first in the corner. Tessie races out of the box, back to full strength. Taylor brings it down the slot. Knocked off her stick, but she'll get to it first. She relays it down the slot. Couldn't get it to Tessie. And Sylvia holds the zone. Britta holds the zone at the top. SPL works it out. Sylvia will pick it up along the wall, send it all the way back down. SPL lost it with center, but got it back. Had it for a minute. Tessie tried to relay it in. Finally she does. She's on the forecheck. SPL works the space. Pass was deflected as a hit a skate. And Sylvia tries to work it down the wall. SPL comes up with it. Tessie knocked it off her stick. And then Hattie tries to fight for it on the wall. Comes all the way back. Britta kicks it out. Hattie sends it up ahead and races after it. SPL passes to the wing. Sylvia races over to defend. SPL got it down low. Britta sends it back up the wall, but no one there except for SPL. That deflected, and the pad saved it. Had some open net there. Maggie picks it up, and she races out of the zone with it. Maggie picks it up, got knocked off her stick. Zoe sends it in, but SPL blocked it. Maggie back on the forecheck as SPL rings it around the side. And they work it past B. Harper's there to defend. She'll grab it from the corner. Take it around the other side. Tries to work up the middle, but lost the puck. Lost in the feet, got it back. Up the wall. SPL first on it. Maggie tries to fight for it there. Now Hattie has it. Up the wall again. SPLD will send it back down low. Chipped it over B, and passed Harper into the corner. Gets it up to the hash marks. Back for their D. Shot was deflected. Gloved by Hazel. And she'll take it out the left side. She works it up the wall. Couldn't get it deep. Followed up by Lou. Lou's hooked. Got it to Hazel. Hazel tried to get it to the slot to Cappy. Didn't get through, and now SPL will work it back out of the zone. Try to get working past B on D. Got it past her. The backhand centering pass deflected by Ada. Shot right on. Loose in the slot. B will pick that up. She'll race it out the left side. She chips it around. And around. She'll come to the center. And she shot, hit the post. Deflected behind the goal. Lou couldn't get that off her backhand. SPL sends it out into the slot. Hazel there to try to pick it up. Got it down low. Lou has it. Tried to center it for Cap. Cap back for Hazel. Hazel shot right on and covered by the goalie. 10:08 left in the third period. Still at 5-0. Shots on goal are 33-10. Lou and Cap back out on forward, so we're back at full strength. Puck goes high off the glass. SPL sends it out of the zone. Berta picks it up. And SPL sends it all the way down low. That should be icing. Tessie and Taylor come out. So we're switching up the lines a little bit. Ball takes the draw. Runs it back to Taylor. Taylor tried to put it on goal, but it was just wide. SPL on it first. Emma centering pass didn't have anybody to get to. SPL comes up with that. They try to work it up out of the dot. Past Tessie, and past Sylvia. Taylor back to defend. And Berta keeps that from getting to the net. SPL down on the ice at the side of the net as Ada gloves it. Out with Maggie and Lily. Maggie and Harper on D. Maggie wins it forward. Lily comes up with it, tries to get it to Harper. Tried to get it to Mags, but didn't get through, and that'll come all the way back. They wave off icing. B will retrieve. She sends it up the wall for Hattie. Hattie up for Maggie. Maggie tried to chip it out, but didn't go far. Hattie gets it back, chips it up for Maggie. Now Maggie gets it out. Has Lily in helping. Pass over to Lily. Lily tried to go back to Maggie, but didn't get through. Maggie's centering pass didn't get through. And Hattie relays it out. B sends that back down low. And SPL will work that out of the wall. Back for B. B relays it back for Hattie. Hattie in, she shoots. Deflected wide by the goalie. Hattie has it again. Just pinched off on the wall. Stole it from SPL. Tried to send it back up the wall for B. Didn't get far. Now SPL is able to clear. They work that out of the zone. B will retrieve. Got it to Hattie on the wall. Hattie lost it there at the top of the circle. Got it up for Hazel. Hazel chips it out. SPL will pick that up. It's capped in on the forecheck. Hazel couldn't come up with that. Now Lou will take it off of the wall. Got it up the cap off her skate. All the way down. SPL forced to play it. Sylvia and Harper out for D. Tried to center it to Lou. Lou's well covered. Lost on her feet. Upper tried to get a shot off the backhand, but it ends up behind the net, and SPL tries to work that out. Pulled down by Lou. Hazel picks that up, sends it back into the zone. SPL's clearing attempt missed. Hazel sends it in on goal. Pad saved by the goalie, and SPL works it out of the zone. Chipped it down the wall. Pass Britta. Works out front. Centering pass with a stick. Deflected high. And Hazel sends that out of the zone. Won't be enough for icing. SPL will be forced to play it. 6:41 left in the third period. It's on the wall for the winger. And Tessie picks that up. Turns it around. Knocked off of the puck. She finally chips it out. Taylor in on the forecheck. Gets it down low into the SPL zone. Chases after it. Came up with it on the wall. Tried to get it back up the wall to Emma, but it didn't get through. Now it's up the wall for Britta. Britta couldn't get it far. Now she gets it over for Emma. And the shot was wide. Tessie puts it in on the backhand. Pad saved by the goalie. SPL has it in the corner. Knocked off her puck. Sylvia comes down the slot with it. Couldn't keep it. And now SPL works out of the zone. Britta defends 1-on-2. And bounces off. She got the puck off of the stick. And Sylvia made a nice pass to Emma. Emma tried to go back to her. And Sylvia works down the slot. Oh. Got it to Harper. He was streaking down from the top. Or that was Hattie actually. He has it. B chips it out. No one there to pick it up. And SPL sends it right back in. SPL works behind the goal. Tried to stuff it in. As the D backed up too far. And D prevents that shot. Loose in the slot. Chipped out by Hattie. She'll chase after it. She gets there first. Protects it in the corner. Tried to get it to Maggie. He'll get it at the point. She shot off the shin guard. And SPL will have a break. B races back to defend. Got there to break up the play in time. Reversed behind the net by SPL. And then Hattie comes to pick it off the wall. She's pinched off of it. Cap tries to get it out. SPL centers. That shot didn't get to anyone. And that'll relay out of the zone. Cap tries to pick it up. SPL grabs it and it comes back in. Shot long, glove down by Ada. 4 minutes left in the third period. Harper picks that up. Up for Cap. Cap tries to relay it out of the zone. She's pulled down to the ice. Hazel there to help. They finally kick it out. Got it to Lou. Lou lost it. Trying to go into the zone. Hazel relays it in. Lou chases down to the corner. SPL sends it up the wall. Knocked off their stick by Hazel. Lou has it for a moment. Hazel has it. Chips it up. Got it out to Sylvia. Sylvia works down. Lost it. She's pushed off the puck. They're going to call somebody for a penalty. Not sure who. Oh no, they called a penalty on SPL. Penalty on SPL. Not sure why. 3:26 left on the clock. 2 minutes on the power play is Hazel, Lou, and Taylor on the ice. And Sylvia and Britta. Got it to Lou in the slot. She drags it. Loose out front. Hazel tried to stuff it in on the backhand, but goalie made the save. 1:45 left in the power play. Hazel won it back. It's loose by the side. The goalie finally covers. Tessie and Emma come out. Placing Lou and Hazel. Taylor has it in the corner. Got it back for Emma. Emma works out front. Her shot is just behind the goal. Sylvia holds the zone at the wall. And SPL finally gets it clear. Take it in on Britta. Got it past Britta behind the goal. Tessie there to grab it. Tackle on the wall. Sends it up the wall for Emma, but too far for her. SPL has it at the point. A shot well wide. Britta races over to the hash marks to grab it. Up for Tessie. Skipped over her stick. That'll allow SPL to play it to the middle. Taylor has it. Got it to Emma. Emma throws it in. 48 seconds left on the play. Britta in on the forecheck. Down to Patty. Maggie B and Lily, the other three on the ice. Britta picks it up behind the goal. She'll work it up. Up for out by Maggie, but Maggie was tied up. SPL chips it back down. Britta stops it at the wall. Britta sends it into the zone, but SPL will work it right back out. Patty on the forecheck. Forces SPL all the way back behind the net. Comes up the wall. He turns the play around at the line, then it's offside. .133 left in the period, 7 seconds left on the power play. Maggie takes the draw. Lily relays it in. SPL picks it up behind the goal. Hattie on the forecheck. Up the wall for Harper. Harper tried to clear it. Or center it. He got it to Maggie. Maggie races in, knocked off her stick. Hattie gets it off the wall, sends it down low. The SPL will pick that up and sends it out to the winger. Relays it out. Cap picks it up on the wall. She's knocked over as B picks it up. She'll relay it into the zone. She centers for Lou. Lou has it out front. Tried to chip it in, but Lily made a nice save. 40 shots to 13 with 54 seconds left. Full strength on both sides. Hazel, Lou, and Cap the forwards with B and Harper behind. Lou sends it up to B. B down for Cap, but it hit her skate and deflected to the corner. Cap forces her to the board. Lou tried to center to Hazel. Cap races over to grab it. Tried to get it out. Lou tried to hold the zone, but it popped out anyway. Hazel had it briefly, now B has it. B relays it back for Lou. And Lou takes it in. Dropped it for Cap. Cap's shot hit her skate. 16 seconds left. Hazel, one more shot, didn't get through. Stuck in Cap's skates, so she's trying to get up. Now SPL works it out. 8 seconds left. And that'll do it. Jaguars win 5-0. 40 shots.